What have you ever heard them say rally ho one time?
Rally
I would
ho,
say
3L men.
somebody really likes playing old Final Fantasy.
Mixed in with Thundercats, that would be a little awkward. I feel like Panther would be the only one that would do it though.
Phantor plays Sid from Final Fantasy IV.
I mean that would be okay. I'd be behind that.
We're live.
I know.
I know. We saw it come up.
Remember, I was the one sitting there going, Benjamin! A little known fact check. I don't have the button.
Yeah, we don't have the authority.
It's up to Diz. He has to make the Zoom call. He won't take anyone else's Zoom call. And he's the one with the go live button. Thinks he's a big deal or something. I don't know.
I mean, Clan has never had the authority to make a Zoom call unless Clan is DMing the D&D by himself.
Exactly. But then I get asked if I want him to make the Zoom call.
Yeah,
I think Diz just likes making Zoom calls.
I think Diz just likes having the finger on the pulse.
We'll say this. I will take a Zoom call or a WebEx over a Teams call any day of the week.
I've never been on a Teams call.
So if you're out there using Teams, shame on you. We know why you're using it because it was free. You know what? The quality is there. It 100% is a free product.
Just use Discord instead.
Exactly. Just please call me on Discord.
Harley tells me that her work uses Teams.
Yep. A lot of people use Teams. It just, what's the word I'm looking for here? There's a very professional sounding technical word. It blows. It blows. Well, Teams blows. Don't get that confused though with blows Teams. That is different. And could be a wonderful team building exercise.
but see, she works for DHL and their
They're European, aren't they?
Well, their customer is Hinkle, and Hinkle is German owned, so they have to do whatever Hinkle wants. And so Hinkle wants everything to be
Teams. That's Russian.
Hello, this is Hinkle. We have set up the Zoom calls. We're getting rid of the Zoom, so we're going with the Teams because it's a budget saving measure. You will now use Teams every time you want to talk to somebody. When you want to communicate over the telephone, it's like, hello, this is Teams. Oh, hello, Teams. This is Hinkle. We're using you now. Yeah, I know. It's great. Yeah, I know. It's Guten Tag. Yes. It's verboten? No, it's verboten. That was the actual call.
She probably has to have those calls because she does have to talk to corporate quite often.
Yeah. Skype died.
Skype has had its ups and downs over the years.
The only time I've seen Skype in use is when like my father was still alive and he would Skype to see his grandchildren who were in North Carolina.
Yeah.
That's because he only knew how to use that program.
No one has Skype since like 2010. I'm pretty sure.
But it's a very distinguishable sound when it goes off. You know when you're getting the ring.
Hold on, someone is Skyping me. Give me a beat.
Funky bass.
Nice. You don't
What
want to do
was
that
your
too
favorite
much.
messenger back in the day?
I will say I used a lot of ICQ back in the day.
That's my favorite.
Raid call.
I don't even know what that is.
We used it to play World of Warcraft back in the day.
Oh, we used TeamSpeak and Ventrilo.
It came out right after Ventrilo.
Then it was like there was nothing, and then all of a sudden Discord came.
So we went Ventrilo, Raid Call, and then Discord.
There you go.
But those are more like conferencing type of thing. Like they bring together like a but. Like what's the messenger? I mean ICQ, Yahoo
Yeah,
Messenger,
ICQ,
MS,
AOL.
MSM is AOL Messenger.
Yeah, AIM. I'm sorry, AIM, not AOL. It's
AIM.
AIM. Yeah, AIM was the big one that all the kids used, right? I didn't use it a lot.
I've used
But
all
I
of
have
them over the
used
years
it,
at different
yeah.
times. There was
I think
one
my
that
first
combined
one-
them.
Yeah, Trillium. You can
Trillium.
connect each of your accounts together. Yep, I used that.
I
Well,
think
I used it by downloading it illegally off a pirate site because you had to pay for it.
I think I used AIM
Kinda
before
like
I went into the
WinZip.
service,
AIM, yeah.
and then we used a military based one.
Didn't realize
Was
they
it
had
like-
their own. But
Oh yeah,
I could see where they would.
it's a secured messaging service. Like it's secured by like 6 firewalls and encryption.
It used 1024-bit encryption.
It was
Which back
secure.
in that-
But you could also dress up your little army
Mhm.
me thing on there, right?
Mhm. Yep.
We did
Your
not
little-
have avatars, sir.
But that would be so great if they did.
Somebody comes out there in the chat room, their avatar shows up, and it's like General Patton.
Be like, you can't have him. That one's already taken.
One of them is like Sean Connery from Hunting for Red October.
Mm. Tom Cruise from Top Gun.
Yeah. Who's that guy? I'm
Air
messaging you
Force, though.
from. That is that. Oh,
Actually, he's Navy.
He's Navy.
Oh.
Tom, yep, you said that. Oh, now you've done it. Now you've done it. Fucking A. You did it. You did it.
We're gonna have to have a fucking Discord movie night of watching Top Gun.
Chat,
I'm
here's
just
the
gonna have
pot.
to point out every time.
Kiss just stirred it.
God Almighty!
Like that witch in Link to the Past.
Did you
What
get
about
paid?
MySpace Messenger?
Did you get paid by Stacks to come in here and say that, Diz? Is that what happened?
We can neither confirm nor deny.
Had to get the Air Force to come in here and throw shade, even
Hold on,
though he's
Link-
not here.
Legals tell me I cannot talk about that anymore. So
You know.
So MySpace Messenger, I don't think I ever used that one.
Me either. I used MySpace.
I did have a band page on MySpace.
I didn't have a band page because I wasn't in a band.
But you were in the band.
I was in the band, yes.
I was
But
in
that
the band.
is a completely different thing. Still though, if you want to impress the ladies, chat, join the band and play trombone.
I was in the band and played trumpet. And then I got to high school and figured out that that wasn't cool, and I started playing football.
I just stayed with band.
I should have stayed with band. I wouldn't have fucked my knee up.
That's true. Very few
I
knee
also
injuries
played
in band.
trumpet. I actually played a cornet, which is a smaller trumpet.
Small trumpet, yep.
The first
I've
song I learned was
Pretty much the same thing.
Star Wars.
I
The
played
theme.
trombone and I could play baritone. Couldn't really do tuba very good. I didn't have the lung capacity. Yeah, for the tuba. You gotta really blow that thing, man. Hey. So chat, how's everybody doing? It's Thursday night. How's everybody doing? How y'all been? It's been a while. We wouldn't hear on Monday because of spammers. Listen, if you're out, this me and you, okay? Me and you, chat. If you're out there and you're a spammer and you're trying to steal credentials, I'm going to fucking find you. And it's not going to be pretty.
We're gonna send our Navy AI sub to find you.
Exactly. The Buck bought 5,000. He can
Just
call
give
in
me-
an airstrike. Buck
just
has
give me some
access to
coordinates.
stratagems IRL.
Just give me some coordinates. I got friends in low places, chat.
There you go. Ready for 4:30 Friday? Me too. Actually, I'm ready for like 11:30 Friday. And then after that, I'm done.
Hey, just so y'all know,
Just done.
my best friend that I served with for almost 4 years in California has just been relocated to a submarine in Kings Bay, Georgia. So not I have the closest call in that I possibly could have.
That's true. That's true. Are you watching Fallout, Zach? I'm on episode 5
yeah. Episode
of Fallout.
5. Oh my
Yep.
god.
I'm on episode
When-
5 of Fallout.
When did you start? Last night?
Uh-huh.
I mean,
I've
I
been
could
off
say we
all
call them
week.
out of Norfolk, Virginia, but
I
let's
missed
face
the
it, you don't want
the
anything out of
NCAA
Norfolk.
championship game on Monday. Just completely forgot about it. And then Fallout comes out early, and I just don't even know about it for some reason, even though I was told about it.
Yep.
Somehow I still don't. Landis keeps saying that he tells me things, and then I'm like, I don't remember you saying it, but I'm
Well, see,
pretty sure he did tell me these things.
What happens is I tell this things and he just don't listen. He's just like, yeah. Then he goes off and he gets a call on his office phone. He's like, I don't know. This fat guy was in here talking. I don't know what he's talking about. Fuck that guy. He's
All
like,
I'm
if this
hearing
was
is-
Robin Hood Men in Tights, I would be the guy going, hey, I bet. And Diz will be the abbot going, I hate that guy.
All I'm hearing is when you're talking. That's all I'm hearing, just cycling in my head. The hell
I
down
didn't
music.
hear it. Oh, the hell down.
Too high pitched. The microphone's not picking it up.
Oh.
So, I started playing Final Fantasy 14 again. And guess what? I found a class that I enjoy playing.
He finally found the class of a lifetime.
It's the Conjurer. Not the Conjuring. But the
No, different things. I do like The Conjuring, though.
It seems to be
movies are
so
good.
far the most like other MMO games, like their classes, like the older style,
Mhm.
than any of the other classes.
Yep. Yeah, he tried. What was it you tried? You tried Arcanist.
Arcanist. Yep.
And then he got pretty far in Arcanist and is like, I don't like this. I was like, really?
Yeah.
So then he tried Conjure and he was like, okay, I can stomach this one.
I didn't understand what was going on. Well, and the things that I did understand, I didn't like, because I called in the mystical chinchilla, and it stands there and looks at
Carbuncle.
me. Yeah, it stands there and looks at me while I'm like zapping these things, and for some reason, the cast goes like, she goes, she's like,
Because she's sassy.
sassy. Just
Arcanists are sassy. They're, hey.
And so, and then it's just sitting there, and then all of a sudden I can cast the one thing on it that starts powering it up, and it has to sit there for 20 seconds and power up, and then I get to hit the red chinchilla mode, and then it goes over and hits the guy like 2 times, and then it's like, okay, I'm fucking done, and walks away. I'm like, God, that
I am
was fucking
spent.
worthless. And now he changed my one power into another power that's supposed to do more damage, but it takes like 10 more seconds to cast now. I was like, this is just a bunch of bull. Then I got this other little thing that popped up on the screen that has like 2 little gem slots in it. I had no fucking idea what that thing did.
The thing is it tells you literally when you're doing the quest. It tells you literally what the bar does.
It even pops up on the center of your screen and forces you to make it go away and tells you what it does. And you refuse to read.
Did you see the instructions? I closed the instructions. But Conjure, I explained to him. I said,
I appreciate the
Conjure
reading
is pretty
stuff.
good.
I appreciate the reading part of it, okay?
Mhm.
But if it's not intuitive enough for me to just pick up and do it, I don't think it's a good game like that. Like the class doesn't work for me. I don't know.
It's like when Diz is playing Final Fantasy. It's like he walked into IKEA, he picked up a box, came home, and they're like, and his wife goes, "Here's the instructions." After I don't need those, and then he starts putting it together. And goes, "This shit don't work." Well, did you read the instructions? Nope.
No, but I
Well,
did get
no
some
wonder.
meatballs.
Well, no wonder it doesn't fucking work.
So I basically told him with Conjure, I said, just heal and do damage. That's your two
Yeah.
things you do.
And I
Heal and
like
do
that.
damage. If you don't do damage, you will get yelled at, even though you're healing everybody and keeping them alive. They'll get mad at you because you're not throwing your rock.
You gotta throw your rock.
A
So
sling
and
rock.
then he got arrow, and I was like, okay, here's what you do: you cast arrow, you hit your rock, and if anybody needs healed, then you heal them. You've now got Conjure, and it's all of that.
Until
There's
you hit
nothing
30.
else. There's nothing else popping up on the fucking screen. There's no distractions.
There's
It's
just
just
three button combo right there. Just ding ding ding, ding ding ding.
Until you hit 30, and
Love
then you're
it.
not going to be the same name anymore.
I know. So then at 30, what do I become? The white mage?
White mage. Yep.
Then it's the same combo. You just aren't the same name.
Yep. Yep. Then you don't go back to Gridon yet and to learn your new abilities. You go to this little village.
You go to the swamps.
Yep, you're in the swamp.
See, the more complicated classes, if I can get into this and enjoy the game, then I will make the effort to learn the other things.
I still haven't figured out fucking red mage. Like, I don't know what to do. I get there.
Red mage.
I build up like my black magic and my white magic, and then I Zanzark in it, and then I don't know what to do anymore. It's like I don't know. Can I just heal and cast lightning or something like in the game?
I was gonna do the ninja path, and I have like a level 25 or 26 like rogue, so I'm like right there at the ninja.
You are.
And then I start watching videos on it, and the guy's like, he has to do this and this and this, this and this, like changing his like chi or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but you only have one chi to start out with. You only have 10 at first.
Yeah.
And then as you level up, you'll get the others. It's basically just the same thing. They just add in chi.
But ninja and monks, pretty easy. It's pretty linear once you get up to their max, because you're literally following a path. One highlights the next and the next, and you go until you run out, and then it restarts, and you just keep going.
Plus, you could say, go ninja, go.
But, just get high enough to get samurai, and then you can whoop the shit out of a ninja. Ask Stacks how I know.
Yeah, but it's a lot of buttons with samurai.
Hey, I whooped you in Stacks at the same time with the samurai. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm not saying that it's not badass. I'm just saying it's a little complicated.
It's not that bad. It's a lot of buttons.
Yeah, it's a lot of buttons.
It's a lot of buttons.
A lot of buttons.
Oh, Chance throwing down the gauntlet.
Now, I did unlock Reaper. I haven't played it yet, but I did unlock it.
Timmy,
I need to unlock Shay.
You wish you were high enough to whoop any of my characters right now.
Timmy is 20-something Lancer right now. He's a Lalafell Lancer. He made a new character, a Lalafell Lancer.
So you're saying Sir Buck can just walk up to him and literally thump him in the forehead and knock him over, no matter what class I choose?
Yes.
all of my classes are 70 right now. Like, there's not a thing Timmy could throw at me right now. I can stand there and not even take damage.
He says that's bullying, sir.
You threw the gauntlet.
Bully.
You said you could beat my samurai.
Bully.
Fight my blue mage, Timmy.
Nobody wants to fight Blue Mage. They're their own party. And you
Blue
get a new
Mage.
one in the new in Dawn Trail.
Right.
You get Beastmaster.
I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, Beastmaster looks cool. Viper looks cool. I'm not so sure I want to be Realm from Final Fantasy VI in the game, but it's there if you want it.
Hmm.
But Viper looks cool. You guys see they announced 2 Transformers movies today?
Why 2?
Because it's more than one. And the Transformers are more than meets the eye. But one is real cool. So one is an origin movie called Transformers 1. And the other movie is a crossover with G.I. Joe.
Which is the tail end of what happened with Bumblebee.
So there you go.
Or, well, not Bumblebee, but the tail end of Beast Wars. With the kid that was riding on Bumblebee, pretty much.
I haven't watched the Rise of Beast yet.
Well, that's why I just said the kid that I didn't say his name, but the kid that was riding on Bumblebee. You've seen if you've seen the previews, you've seen that one.
Is it Sam Witwicky?
No, fuck no. That kid wouldn't be a G.I. Joe if they fucking killed every male in the world.
Is the kid riding on him named Duke?
No, it is not Duke Hauser.
I didn't even know Duke had a last name.
Yes.
I'll be honest with you.
Hauser's his last name.
It's kind of like Lady J. Her last name is J. First name is Lady.
That is not her first name.
It's kind of like Lady Chaotic. Her first name is Lady. Her last name is Chaotic. That's why I call her husband Mr. Chaotic. I don't know what her maiden name was, Chad. But she married a Chaotic, and now she's Lady Chaotic. Apparently, she's also of noble birth because now she's a lady. I guess he is Lord Chaotic. So I apologize, Lord Chaotic, for just calling you Mister. I humbly request
you fucked up, Clan. You fucked up.
Yes, I am so sorry, Lord Chaotic.
I fought your blue mana deck? Oh no, you do not want to do that.
What about, can you fight a blue mana deck with the Fallout deck? Like, does a nuke from Fallout trump a blue mana deck?
No. Counterspell.
Counterspell. Oh, they even got counterspells. Shit.
I'll see your blue mana deck, and I'll fight you with Illidan.
You got to break him out of the glass first.
That's fine. I've got a glass breaker.
Takes at least 3 turns to break the glass.
Hey, I've got a glass breaker right here.
There you go. What up, Dizzle?
Hey, you better get all you can out on the field in 3 turns, because once I break that glass, it's over.
That's true, because he'll come out and he'll look at your deck and tell you that you're not prepared. It's the one line he does.
And then it's over.
That's true. Very true. So yeah, there was 2 Transformers movies announced today. There was a new Star Trek movie announced today.
See, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to use the same people though in Star Trek.
Well, this is their final movie.
Yeah, but they've lost some people.
Yeah, they lost Chekhov. But you can say he was reassigned.
Yeah, but he wasn't in the other movies, so it makes it a little hard to have main characters
But remember, this is an
reassigned.
alternate timeline, so things can be different.
Because 2 Spocks were in the first one.
Exactly. This is the Kelvin timeline. This will be the last movie in the Kelvin timeline. What they're saying. So, but there it is. And there was a couple other movies. Oh, there was footage shown of Gladiator 2.
No.
What is that going to be about?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I like Gladiator, the movie, okay? But
yeah,
I never thought that they would ever have a sequel to that movie.
I mean, it kind of ends to where you're like, oh, well, this is done. But there you go. I was scrolling here to see what other movies were posted, and I just scrolled through a picture of a Pizza Hut buffet in the late 90s, early 2000s. And you know what? We've lost something, chat. We lost something dear, and we need to get it back. We need to take back Pizza Hut.
Dessert pizza at Pizza Hut. You could not even order that. It was just on the buffet. No way to get it besides on the buffet. It's like
exactly.
It pops into existence during the 11 to 2 p.m. rush.
It's the only time it's there.
Disappears.
And the red glasses. You remember the red glasses?
Yeah.
They made your drink taste better. Oh, and remember them bringing out the pizza? Like if you got a pan pizza in that 700-degree pan, that if you looked at it wrong would give you a 3rd-degree burn.
They still do that one.
They still do that? I didn't think they did that anymore.
Yeah. Well, last time I went, which was a couple months ago.
I know the one where I live. I'm right between. I'm nestled conveniently between 2 Pizza Huts. One is better than the other, but the one in Beeville is constantly in trouble on Facebook for not letting people in to eat. Like they'll just lock the door and look at you, and will not let you in the restaurant to eat.
So what do you think about the new Turtles movie that they have announced playing?
The Rise of the Ronin. I'm very interested. Yeah, the Last Ronin. Yeah, Rise of Ronin is a PlayStation 5 game. Yeah, it's the Last Ronin. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I want to see it, but it's going to be very different.
Yeah, I mean it's R-rated.
It's an R-rated,
very dark.
But it kind of has to.
Well, with what it's dealing with, following the comic of what that turtle is supposed to have gone through.
Yeah, yeah. So
it will not be the fun-loving turtles that we all knew and loved growing up.
No, it will not. Which means they'll have to handle it very carefully. Either that or they'll have to lighten it up just a little bit, but I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. Not if they've already gave it an R rating and are trying to follow the comic. They're going to make it pretty dark.
Yeah, it'll be a very dark, edgy, gory Turtles, I believe. So I am excited. There's a couple of movies definitely coming down the road that I will be looking into. Of course, they showed a trailer for the new Joker movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
It better be better than the last one.
Yeah, I don't know what everybody sees in Joker.
I thought it was a good movie, but it's not a movie I'm going to watch over and over again.
I didn't think that they should have had Joaquin Phoenix playing Joker. I feel like they could have got somebody else.
I mean, I think he does a good job. I just don't like the movie itself. Like,
It's just
everybody was like, "This is the greatest movie ever," and I'm like, I don't see. For me, it'd be like a 5 out of 10.
it's just a slow, like emotional movie. That's all it is. It's like it's not. There's no action to it or anything like that, or it's just walking you through his life. So it's
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
that's
There's
what the next
that.
one will be too. I mean,
Yeah,
that's what I expect it to be.
and then you're like, well, how does this work in connection with any Batman that we've ever seen? And it doesn't. I mean, you do see he does confront a young Bruce Wayne as a child,
Mm-hmm.
but this is not anywhere near. Oh, this Joker is who fights Batman eventually, because he would be old and decrepit by the time the Bruce Wayne in that movie is old enough to be Batman.
Right.
So it's like it doesn't really make sense to me, at least. Now, everybody is welcome to their own opinion. My opinion doesn't rule all, but I didn't see the big thing everybody was marveling about. Buy you Final Fantasy? Okay. What do you want? Which one?
I mean, that
Well,
one
do
said
you do you like more
this is
like
Final Fantasy, so the first
Suicide
one.
Squad type of movie then, or
I just like the traditional
because that's the other extreme?
movie. Yeah, the Suicide Squad is works. I mean, I liked Suicide Squad. It was all right. The problem I have is that DC has a real bad problem making movies. In that they don't know how unless they just get a really good director. Like, everybody says Chris Nolan Batman movies are the greatest. And I really do like Batman Begins. But I think the only good part about Dark Knight is just Heath Ledger's performance. The movie itself, I don't think is that good a movie. And the third one is god awful.
Third one has its moments, but it's like
Yeah.
it's just
I mean,
I don't
there's
know.
not
It's not a
enough
great
moments
movie.
in the third one.
Yeah.
Bane.
Like it. Yeah. Oh, damn, Batman. Why don't you come over here? We'll have sandwiches and talk about it. Then I'll blow up your town. It'll be a wonderful time.
I love
Yeah, like I don't know. It just don't it doesn't make any sense to me.
it.
But I like my favorite Batman movie is probably honestly probably Batman 89. Is my favorite Batman movie. I really like that movie. I think that Michael Keaton done a great job as Batman and a crazy ass Bruce Wayne. Because if you look at when he's playing Bruce Wayne, Bruce Wayne, he is nuts.
Yeah.
He really is crazy in that
Yeah, I've seen
movie.
him talk about it where he's just like, he's trying to play him as awkwardly as possible because it's like
And he
he doesn't know
succeeds.
how to, like he doesn't know how to be Bruce Wayne. Like
Right.
he knows how to be Batman. So
Yeah. That's the thing with that character is that it's opposite of every other superhero. Batman is the real person. Bruce Wayne is the mask.
oh, there's some controversy in the chat there.
Uh,
I like the Pattinson.
Can we time him out?
He was the
I
best.
mean, we can. How long?
Pattinson. I haven't even been able to finish the Pattinson Batman. That's how much I hate that movie.
They had to put so much black makeup on him so that he
I
didn't glitter.
I don't like him as Batman. I don't like the Alfred they cast.
Oh no.
It's like this Batman just hates this. He just hates everybody. He's like, I got you some soup, Master Wayne. He's like, fuck off, Alfred. I'm gonna go kill some people in my Corvette. No, I'm sorry, in my '67 Camaro Batmobile. Oh, Give him a mullet and a pack of Marlboros, and he's everybody riding around the court square circa 1993.
Okay, well, rank your Batmans then.
Like the actors who played Batman.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to say, do we include Batman 66?
Yes.
Okay, old chum. Here we go. So I'm gonna say my favorite Batman actor, like I said, is I'm talking Michael Keaton.
Okay.
After that one, I would say probably Val Kilmer. I thought he did a really good job. I'm gonna go out on a limb here, and I'm gonna say Ben Affleck.
Batfleck. Okay.
Yeah, Batfleck. I think if he would have got to do a Batman movie himself, I think it would have been good because they would have done like the old man Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that it would have been very good. I think he could have done a real good job in that role where he is, Batman, not with anybody else. He's just Batman. Then after that, I would say, who is the Batman? What's his name in the Nolan movies? Christopher Bale, right? That his
Christian
name?
Bale.
Christian Bale. Christian Bale. Him. Then I would say Adam West.
Okay.
And lastly, I would say George Clooney.
George Clooney.
Because George Clooney had no intention of being Batman. He just did it as a favor.
You didn't even mention two people. One of which you're not thinking of because I didn't think of it originally.
Okay? Who am I not thinking of?
And the other one was Rob Pattinson. You didn't mention him at all.
Yeah, he does not know. He does not know. I don't
There
want
is one we
Batman.
are forgetting.
Clan said he doesn't even get honorable mention.
No, he doesn't even make the list.
And this one may be higher up in your list, so you may have to bump some people. Will Arnett.
Oh, okay. If we're bringing in other forms of Batman, he is a good comedic Batman. I'll put him after Christian Bale. He is pretty good. But my all-time if you were talking actors who have played Batman in any form, the all-time favorite Batman, and you'd be damned to disagree with me if you've ever watched it at all, or played the Arkham games, but the best Batman is Kevin Conroy. From Batman the Animated Series and the Batman Arkham games. Kevin Conroy is the best Batman. Mark Hamill's the best Joker.
So I don't have a big issue with Ben Affleck as Batman. I don't have a real big issue with the actor playing it. It's the character of Batman murdering everything inside.
Yeah, exactly. Batman shouldn't murder people. Cripple them, yeah, that's fine. And maybe them die later, but not murder people on the screen.
That's the only problem. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Batman has a strict I don't kill policy. Otherwise, if Batman could kill, he would run out of villains in like a week.
I'm also surprised you put George Clooney so low because he's the only one with the visible nipples on his suit. So.
He is bat nips. That's true. Got little raisinets right there on the suit. But yeah, I don't include him because I don't think he includes him either. Because he was literally a favor for the director is why he was in it. Just so they could finish the movie, make the movie. Because everybody else backed out. That's what happened with Val Kilmer too.
Really?
Yeah, they were going to make the third movie.
Mm-hmm.
They switched directors to Joel Schumacher from what is his name? The guy that directed the first two Batman movies and Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands.
Spielberg?
No,
No,
no, it's not Spielberg. He also did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
it's
Shit.
there.
It's the one
can't
that's
think of
always
it.
with Johnny Depp, like all the time.
Yes, all the time. Yes.
Mm,
Hold on.
Tim Burton.
Tim
Yes,
Burton. Yep, Tim Burton.
Yep.
So they switched
I didn't
directors to
remember
Joel
Chad got it.
Schumacher, and that pissed off Michael Keaton. So Michael Keaton backed out of it. And actually, when they called Val Kilmer to see if he would be Batman, he was actually in a bat cave in South America
Shit.
when he got the call. And then Iceman cometh.
I mean that wasn't fortuitous or anything.
No. But yeah, the plan was for Michael Keaton to be in the third Batman movie. Also, I love the follow-up. Did you guys see the clip of Michael Keaton and Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito at the Oscars?
No, I didn't see those.
They were like, "Yeah, we were I was in a Batman movie. Yeah, me too. The bad guy." They're like, "Yeah, Batman. He is pretty rough with me. He pushed me out of a window, and he goes, they're like, and Arnold Schwarzenegger looks down and goes, "There's that son of a bitch right now." And looks at Michael Keaton,
and he immediately goes into character.
Yeah, he immediately, like a switch, becomes Michael Keaton Batman, and he looks up and he just looks at him and goes. It was funny. Like, Danny DeVito asked Arnold Schwarzenegger, he was like, "How did he kill you in the movie?" And he's like, "He used my one weakness." Danny DeVito goes, "Heat?" He goes, "No, love." So yeah, it was great. Really good clip. I laughed at that a lot. So who would be your top Batman?
But do you want to go? You want me to go?
I mean, the top one is Keaton for me. But
it's 2 for Keaton. 2 out of 3 old men agree. Well, I don't know though. We haven't had this answered yet. So who is your number one Batman?
Well, I would say that I'd say number 3 would be Val Kilmer. Number 2 would probably be Christian Bale.
All right, respectable.
And then Michael Keaton would be the top one.
Oh.
I mean, it came out what in 1990?
1989.
1989? I would have been 9 years old. There's just I remember the VHS tape. I was at it was some family get together and my cool uncle comes in with the VHS tape, just the black or the Batman.
Hey kids, you want to watch the Batman? Yeah. He pop out of his T-top Camaro with the Batman movie and some cigarettes. His mullet whipping in the wind.
No, he actually looked quite a bit like Michael Keaton, really.
Oh, nice. This is cool, Uncle. It's actually Michael Keaton's stunt double in Multiplicity.
I love how it's like we enjoy these actors and then they just disappear forever and we're like,
yeah,
you know what? I really miss Michael Keaton. Why we put him in some movies now?
Yeah. Is he dead? Nope, he's still alive. Good. Let's put him in a movie. You know what? As a movie that I wouldn't think that I would like, but I ended up really enjoying, and it was a lot due to Michael Keaton's acting in the movie.
Shoot.
The Founder. A movie about Ray Kroc founding the McDonald's franchise.
I enjoyed that movie as well.
And I really liked that movie. It was a very good movie. He did a good job with that movie.
Unfortunately, Michael couldn't save the newest Flash.
Nothing could save the new. That movie was damned from the
In
moment that.
multiple universes.
Listen, if
had-
Warner Brothers had Brain One in their freaking head, which proves to you that they don't, they would have done what everybody wanted them to do, which was to dump Ezra Miller as the Flash, bring in Grant Gustin from the TV show,
Yeah.
and just make him the Flash in the Flash movie. Just have it. Ezra Miller shows up as Ezra Miller Flash. Something happens, he dies or whatever, and it's up to this Flash from the TV universe to come in and fix it all, and he becomes movie Flash. That's what
that
everybody
movie-
wanted.
That movie was so awful. Like
I've
I
not
don't
even
know.
watched it. I can't bring myself to watch the last Star Wars movie. I can't bring myself to watch The Flash.
You don't want to see Luke force so hard that he poofs out of existence?
No, I watched that movie. I
Oh.
did because in the theater, I actually went, "What the fuck?" Can
would've
you
liked it
force
better if
so
he-
hard?
If he'd have went, fell over.
Yeah, something, or just
I'd have been like,
and just dies of embarrassment.
just let us fart. Or
Yeah, just
falls
shit
over.
your pants and then get up like I can't survive this anymore.
You imagine if he'd have just disappeared like Arthas did Clan?
That's basically what he did. He forced so hard that his body couldn't hold itself together and he vanished. Luke Skywalker,
We'll blame it on his age.
as Gus
Worst
says in
idea ever.
Psych, come on, son.
I mean, the movies did not have to be focused around him, but they missed out on a huge opportunity there. They've never
Yeah.
had a full powered Jedi Knight
Never.
in any
never.
of the movies, except
Mm-mm.
for Episode 1. This is the prequels, so you got Qui-Gon Jinn.
Oh
then you've
yeah,
got
that was the
some of
only
the
time we
other
saw
Jedis
we saw
Yeah.
full powered Jedi. Yep.
Yeah, in the first 3, you got to see actual Jedi Knights
Mm-hmm.
before Order 66 was executed.
I mean, you get to see a bunch of them when they fight the clones and stuff. So,
Well, that's what I'm saying, in the first 3. Because Obi-Wan was a full knight.
Yeah.
But you didn't get to see him do anything
In the
in
second
4
one,
before.
right?
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And
but
the
I'm saying
third
you didn't
one.
get to see him do anything in 4 except for look and see Luke and go, all right, I'm done. What?
I know him. He is me. Yeah. They're like, oh, I had a heart attack. Bye.
He's like, I'm just gonna hold my lightsaber and let Vader finish this. Are you kidding
I
me?
shall become more powerful than you will ever know. By being dead?
I really wish that they would
Yes.
take that fan made lightsaber fight and put it into the movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shit. Do it, just refilm it, but this time with Ewan McGregor in it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Can we talk about how in episode 1 they used force speed while on the separatist ships, and then they never show them use force speed again? That's true. They never do. They also never show metachlorians again.
So there's a debate like at the end of they show them use it at the beginning of the movie, and at the end of the movie when they're having the lightsaber, the duel of fates, right?
Mm-hmm.
Qui-Gon gets stuck behind these 3 laser doors that are timed, and he's fighting Maul by himself. And
He
Obi-Wan
uses force
runs
speed
up.
to get through the doors.
Obi-Wan runs up to the edge, and it like blocks him, so he can't get there. They're like, why didn't he use force speed just to run through all the things really quickly? Because he gets caught at the last one. He has to watch, Qui-Gon, get struck down. But they're like, he was already spent. Like they've been fighting for like an hour out there, jumping
I am
around.
spent.
The reason why is because he wanted to prove that just because you have the high ground doesn't mean that you have the advantage.
Yeah, and the way they
Obi-Wan does like having
described
the
it-
high ground.
is
Yeah, but in the
Qui-Gon,
first movie,
Qui-Gon sits down
Obi-Wan
and
didn't
starts
have the high
meditating,
ground.
and he's like he's trying to recharge before he gets in, and Maul's walking back and forth like, you know, hitting the ground and getting all pissed off because that's how he ramps up his, you know, power again or whatever. So that's how
Yeah.
they're. But Obi-Wan's back there like, I gotta get in here, I gotta get in here. So he's not actually trying to recharge anything. So
Do they got to charge up?
I knew that's you. You gotta let those metachlorians rest.
That's
'Cause they're
right.
parasitic.
Oh no.
They're an infection.
The midichlorians are the Gould from Stargate.
Dang.
Mhm. Mhm. Force speed. Yeah, we never see force speed ever again in any of the movies.
Mm-mm.
Well, you don't
Um,
ever really see the force jump either that's used in the first one.
you you see it. I think Obi-Wan uses it some in the prequels, but after that,
yeah,
you
but
don't
I'm
really
saying
see it.
like his distance he made in that first one when they're fighting Maul and he gets knocked down and you watch him jump that high, you never see him make a jump like that again.
It's bad for the knees.
And
He
and
did
no
it, but he blew
one
his knees out.
and no one uses it any other time.
You don't know it, but in a scene they cut, he is there going, "Oh, God."
I mean, it hurt me to watch it too.
Hacked on mana. Yep. Gotta wait for that next turn so you can untap.
Right.
I've seen the joke though where Darth Maul and Anakin are having a conversation about fighting on high ground.
Mhm.
And Anakin's like, you said that there's a Jedi that was on the low ground and jumped over you and cut you in half. He's like, yeah. He's like, how did you get whooped? He goes, I tried to jump to do the same thing. The guy cut my arm and both legs off. And they both look at each other and find out that Obi-Wan did it to both of them.
That's true. Also, with Anakin, the floor was lava.
Right.
Literally lava.
You know, that has he didn't there's no way he's gonna bleed to death, but that'd be a shitty way to fucking have to wait on the med team.
Yeah.
Slide down just far enough that the lava hit you and then caught you on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
At least it cauterized the wounds, right?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was no bleeding to death because he was burning at that point, but
True.
fuck.
But it was also with the lightsaber, and that cauterizes the wounds as well.
Yeah. So I mean, why they gotta burn him to death?
Nobody likes their Anakin Skywalker rare.
I mean, if you hadn't killed the younglings.
That's true. You can't come back from that. Except for like 3 movies later.
Right? When you finally get your son to forgive you.
That's right.
By throwing the Emperor down a shaft.
That's true. And even then, we didn't know about his clone factory where he's
You're
just
saying,
making clones.
You're saying he gave the Emperor the shaft?
He did.
It was shocking. Motherfucker didn't die.
Well, and technically that one did, but then he had a backup.
It seemed like Rick from Rick and Morty just
Mm-hmm.
instantly activates his clone.
Yep.
I mean, so was it the actual Emperor that was on the Death Star? Or was it
Clone
the clone
Emperor.
of the Emperor on the
And
Death
that's why he
Star,
got
and the
defeated.
actual Emperor was the one that Rey met?
What if the actual Emperor were the friends we made along the way? I think they're the same guy. It's just that he has something that moves his consciousness between bodies. He's like altered carbon.
I mean, if Leia can get shot into outer space, be hanging out there for a while, and then wake up almost frozen solid and then used the force to slingshot herself back into an exploded cockpit.
She has force powers.
That's what I'm saying. Then he should, maybe he can transfer his consciousness that
Her
far
force
away.
powers is the power of defrost. She can thaw herself out if she's been in space, and she can make a pizza in 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
As long as it's hovering over her lightsaber.
As long as it's a Tostino's pizza.
And she has a hydrator.
Please. Rehydrate level 4, please. Chad, if you know where that comment's from, 100 points for House Gryffindor. Does anybody got anything else?
Well,
would you like to be kin
something
to
else
Kenny
did
Baker?
happen. Not as exciting news as all the movies and everything. But the juice is gone.
That's true. The juice has been loosed one final time.
Whether which side of the argument you were on doesn't matter because it's over now. So
That's true.
nobody will ever know.
But we all do, right? I mean, really, we all know. I mean, I take the path of Norm Macdonald on this.
You go on
Just
the
saying.
Occam razor, but it's the Norm Macdonald razor.
Yep. I'm gonna side with Norm Macdonald on this one. I have a feeling those guys are in two very different places right now. Let's just put it that way.
So I just want to know if Diz is going to play the remix when it comes out.
Remix of what?
What me and Clan were talking about post start of the show or pre-start of the show.
Oh,
the remix of Mist of Pandora.
All I was hearing is the Helldivers theme in there.
Wow, 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 wow.
Am I gonna play Pandora? I didn't like it. Which I didn't play it the first go round.
But they're bringing out
me either.
They're bringing out a new version of Mist. They're altering it.
Remix of Ignition got pandas up in this kitchen.
Here's what I don't like about World of Warcraft. When they get into a certain like expansion and it's like, okay, we're gonna go Asian themed on everything here. Everything's Asian. Every Asian thing we can throw in there. And then they go like, let's do Dragonflight, and they throw everything dragon in there. Dragon everything.
A lot of dragons.
I'm like, holy shit, guys, calm down. Everything didn't have to be the same type of thing.
Or the same line. The dragons have returned. Welcome to the Dragon Isles. You just told me that. I got 2 lines. That's all I say.
Make a good game.
I mean,
they just need to calm down on that.
He was welcoming every vessel that arrived to the Isles.
But it's not just him. It's every NPC in the Dragon Isles.
Except for the Neffin. They never said that.
Fuck them guys. We like living underground and burying holes, and we're blind as fuck, but we can smell a fart from 30 miles away and tell you who it was and what they had to eat. That's our magic power. Really, do I got a grunt rip for you? You better fucking believe it. What do I get? Not a goddamn thing. Welcome to the Dragon Isles.
That's not
motherfucker.
They even gave currency. It started out as bricks and then it shifted to boulders.
That's what he should have said. Like, well, okay. I'm killed this, and I love it. Now I want a shirt that says "Welcome to the Dragon Isles, motherfucker." Or somebody's turned around. You boys like Azeroth. That should have been it. Yeah, I didn't like the Niffin. All that bullshit. There doesn't have to be a new race every expansion. Just be like, you know what? We're calming down. There's just going to be some story. And when you get done with the story, you're good until the next patch or whatever.
So, did they announce Mist of Pandora classic
It's
or
not,
something?
it's not
No,
classic,
it's not classic.
but it's kind of classic.
They're relaunching the expansion,
They're going to tell you,
And-
welcome to the Panda Isles.
and what they're going to do with it is going to pretty much open up a pathway to get more transmogs, mounts, toys, get to play through and learn the storyline of there if you didn't get to play it without having to go through and try to do the time walking and then get ripped out of there. And then if you aren't worried about the transmog and all that gear stuff, then you can convert all that into currency that is going to be utilized in what's coming up in the War Within.
I don't know a lot
We're-
about the War Within either, but
You get to meet a third dwarf race.
will I be playing Mist of Pandora? Probably. I usually try out all of these things, and if it's fun, if I'm enjoying it, I'll play through.
I
all
mean,
of it.
technically, we'll be meeting like a fourth dwarf race.
Okay, well then I don't know the third.
There's the Hill Dwarfs, the Gold Dwarfs,
Gully
and then there's the
dwarves.
Dwagars, there's the Gilly Dwarfs.
I mean, I'm counting all of them that live in Ironforge as one until the Dark Iron Dwarves came to take that over. Because of what happened with Magdi and all that.
I just know
bullshit.
about those two.
And
Regular
then you've
dwarves,
got,
dark iron dwarves.
then you've got the Wind
Dwarfs from the
Riders
Lonely
out
Mountain.
in Cataclysm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know
Yeah,
what the hell those dwarves are. They don't count.
Oh, they count. They came in handy in fighting for the Alliance, anyways. They rode griffins and threw fucking Thor's lightning hammer at fucking people. And then you get the fourth race that's coming.
The earthen. Would you like to play a dwarf who's made out of rock? We got the dwarf for you.
Rock Dwarf?
Mm-hmm. But he
Or a
wasn't a
rock gnome.
dwarf. Yeah, rock lobsters.
There's so many variants of troll though. Oh my god. There's like 9 of them.
That's because trolls are the original elves.
Then there's like 4 to 5 races of elves.
That's true. I have them all unlocked.
There's like 5 races of orcs.
Green orcs, the red orcs,
Sure.
the Uruk-hai.
Orcosaurus Rex. The Snorks.
Yeah, eat that feather over there
Are the,
talking shit.
are the Snorks orcs?
Yep. Yep.
I
My
don't
fan
think the
theory.
Snorks are orcs.
Yep.
I would think that they would be sea elves, but
Yeah, where are the sea elves?
Or at least sea gnomes.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody want no damn sea gnomes. Sea elves, I will take.
I'm just saying they were small enough to be gnomes.
they keep releasing D&D books, but I am not keeping up with any of those.
Yeah, I haven't noticed. I haven't paid attention to any of the new D&D books.
Announced like some adventure modules, but
There's a bunch of Vecna stuff I saw.
Vecna stuff, Vecna, Eve of Ruin. Then they have quests from the Infinite Staircase.
It's a lot of stairs.
I don't like.
I don't want to walk on an infinite staircase. That sounds horrible.
Like a bunch of adventure books.
Yeah.
No real source books. Now they are coming out with Tome of Beast, but it is a third party one. That does really.
There's Daggerheart. I mean, it's not Dungeons and Dragons official, but it is a Roll20 tabletop RPG.
Here's Daggerheart, and they actually released some updates to that.
Mm-hmm.
I've only like read through and watched a video on like like 2 of 6 like major changes that they did. Before they were kind of coupling when you would take stress and damage. So when you got damaged, you would also take a stress.
Yeah.
Now they've kind of separated those out a little bit. And they've even made it where if it goes to the below the minimum amount of your like if they do so little damage to you, it just doesn't even count anymore. So just you just
Oh,
don't even take
dang.
damage. Yeah, and they give you like more armor slots and stuff like that, so you could kind of make that a little more strategic, I think. But
Nice.
I haven't read through all of them, so there's like 6 major changes. But
Yeah.
we're gonna try that out on Sunday. Build some characters maybe and run through it and to see how it performs. Then we'll get back to our original game. I didn't want to wait till we get to a stopping point on the original game because that would be like next year probably
Yeah.
before. And then I was like, well, Daggerheart's old news then. So I was like, maybe we should try it now.
Agree.
Well, everybody getting real quiet, so topics are running low.
It's just getting extremely hot in my room. I think someone cut the heat on downstairs.
Uh-oh.
but not approve.
We'll have to lay the smack down.
Well, he already has the high ground, so he has the advantage.
That's true. He's on the second floor. He automatically wins.
Unless he's against Obi-Wan Kenobi. It just
That's
doesn't
true.
even matter.
I mean, if that's the case, I'll just pull out the lightsaber and the shotgun, and we'll see which one wins.
Yeah, I mean, could a Jedi stop a shotgun blast like all the pellets?
I mean, technically, if it's fast enough, I guess. Or could he use the force to stop the pellets and just make them fall down?
Neo could.
That's right. Neo could. Is Neo a Jedi?
I don't think he has any midichlorians.
No, no midichlorians.
Well, I mean, they got rid of midichlorians real fast.
Apparently, the only one that has it is Master Yoda and Anakin, right?
Yeah.
I want him to like CG fix that movie where it's like, Mr. Qui-Gon, I heard about midichlorians, and it's just smacks.
Hear that or zoom in on it, like when he's showing the midichlorians, like they zoom in on it and they're just playing the Cantina theme from episode 4. It's like, here, look at these midichlorians, they're off the scale. And he's like, or I will also accept the theme from the Muppet Show.
Thanks for that. We'll be here all evening. Any requests? Oh, God.
It's time to meet the midichlorians. It's time to dress up right. We're going to let them use the force in the midichlorian show tonight.
I was unaware they had a show.
Yep, short-lived one episode.
Hmm.
Everybody
You
loves
get it because they were
midichlorians.
only on episode 1, so one episode. Ah. But do they? Do they love midichlorians? Because I'm a firm believer they did not.
Hmm.
They definitely didn't love him as much as Chewbacca loved pork.
I think the whole point of the midichlorian thing was that you don't need to explain it.
Yeah, you do.
You don't. It just needs to be some mysterious force, right? It doesn't need scientific explanation or, here's these magical tomes that we read and it taught us of the force.
It's space religion.
Well, that's what it's become because in episode 1 it's a medical condition, and
That's
then
true.
and then in Ahsoka it becomes space religion.
True. I mean, they do have the Jedi Temple. It is called a temple,
That's true.
and it's a legit religion now. You can mark Jedi as a religion on some government forms.
I have not seen these forms. I must find them so I can start marking correctly.
Those are not the forms you're looking for.
No. I am a Jedi.
Wheel? Is it that time?
Sun's getting real low.
All right.
I think it's already set.
I know that's how behind we are.
This has been the Nerdicopia Network, and we have been 3 old men. So we're here every Thursday. If you want to come back and hang out with us, we'll probably be here. I mean, we're getting older every time, so eventually we won't be here.
Eventually, at least one of us will probably go away.
So, until then,
Stay tuned to
be
find
here.
out who.
Place your bets now.
It'll probably be me. Have the most medical conditions.
You're going to Justin Timberlake it? It's gonna be me.
Well,
we didn't have to go that far.
We've all had things that have tried to kill us in our lifetimes. So
that's true.
Yeah, but mine continue on a daily basis.
Yours continues with pain. Mine and clans are treated with medication.
It's true.
I would love for mine to be treated with medication, but welcome to the government.
Yep, that is true.
So we're here every Thursday at 10:30. Me and Clan do another little show, Super Retro Game Show Stream, on Mondays at 10:30. We didn't do one this week. I'm not sure if we did one last
Clan's
week.
not trying to kill scammers.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, trying to stop.
We had some problems on Monday, and by the time we all got wrapped up, I was just like, there wasn't any point. So I was like, hey, we want to just play Final Fantasy 14.
I was going to say, this was the actual conversation, and I did not give any input on it. It came out of Diz's mouth. He was like, you want to stream? And I was like, sure, that's fine with me. I said, it was a little late, but I'm fine with it. And he goes, or would you rather play Final Fantasy 14? And I said, Diz, why are you playing with my heartstrings? And thus, he resubscribed, and now we're on Final Fantasy 14.
But I will definitely play this next Monday, unless something happens. But
unless something happens, or
something could always happen.
But play something different.
I'm wanting to finish that game, Oracle of Ages. So, and we're getting real close. So
we're at the end.
We'll try to finish that. But as I was talking about before, we should have Direheart this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern here. We're going to try out Critical Role's tabletop RPG, build some characters, and roll some dice and see how that goes. And not sure if we'll get through the entire adventure, but we'll decide at the end if we want to continue it or if we get done with it or whatever. If we want to do it the next go around or get back to our other D&D content. So, but we also have another streamer here with us, Double Up Buck, and he puts in time in the day shift. So,
dude,
what's going on with you?
Well, we swapped our schedule around and put Nightingale on Mondays because of maintenance on Wednesdays. Because we don't care about having maintenance on the same day that we're streaming the same game. And then we put Ark Survival Ascended on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which we're in Scorched Earth now, which is a pain in the ass. Because of that weather's out to kill us. 100%. And then on Fridays, including tomorrow, we're playing 7 Days to Die Darkness Falls. All of which take place at 11 a.m. Central Time. But tomorrow we have a Horde night. So day 35 Blood Moon takes place tomorrow on stream. And then next Saturday, not 2 days from now, but the following Saturday, we'll have another episode of Eat Our Realm of Dragons, where y'all will finally be leaving Denali.
That's what you think.
One way or the other.
We've heard that before.
Either a dragon will run you out of town, or you will all die and spawn somewhere else with new characters. Or you'll leave on your own accord. If you all die, then you will be a B team and will wholeheartedly be named Bahamut's Bitches, whether you want it or not.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. We're Bahamut's Bitches now.
Then you'll be the triple B, Bahamas B team bitches.
Damn. Triple B's.
No, it's fine. Y'all take whatever time you need. Because like I said, y'all are on a time frame. And there's a group of assassins with an army of their own that's already on this continent, and y'all know this. And they are already at a city that has a potential king in it.
I just need another shopping episode because the girls in the party stripped me bare of all my little tricks that I had in my bag. So they robbed me blind. Okay.
I mean, it's your fault for opening up the bag and going, I got this potion and I got this potion, and I was going to use this potion to spy on y'all while I was invisible.
It was too much fun. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, I'm not saying it wasn't enjoyable. I'm just saying you told on yourself and gave them away.
I need to restock, so we need to have a shopping episode.
Well, you won't find that kind of good items in Janali. You'll have to make a trip to a bigger, more advanced location. If you can make it to Oryx, you know that place like the back of your hand for the most part. You spent a few years there.
Right. So
if need be, you could sneak off in the middle of the night and go do things while they're asleep.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
and you could have Cora arrested. I mean, what? I mean, it is the town that you trained in.
It is. Should have some pull.
She's trying to kill me. Oh, okay.
Oh my God! So we have all of the necessary things to be streamers. We have the checklist. We have the Discord where we talk about funny things, and you can conversate directly with us.
That's true. Also, if you like Helldivers, there's a lot of Helldiver stuff in there. Just saying. Yes. But we have sections for other things too. Like if you like survival games, there's a survival games section. If you like shooty bang bangs, we got shooty bang bang section. If you like RPGs, we got that. If you just want to talk about games in general, we got that. So other things, and there's more channels than just games, but those are the ones that get the most attention.
True. And we have the mandatory socials and merch shop store,
right,
where you can buy stuff and not be naked anymore. We know who
That's
you
true.
are.
Exactly. Don't call me out like that.
Yeah. You're not completely naked. You just don't have pants.
Hey, I'm forced to wear a shirt because y'all told me I couldn't show my nips.
That's
I would
true.
be if I didn't have to have a shirt.
No shirt, no service. Like Arby's.
We can't have the meats.
Right. No shirt, you cannot have the meats.
I mean, if we angle the camera differently, we could show the meats.
We also have a YouTube channel called NerdTube, we call it sometimes. And if you're watching this later, you're there right now.
So already there.
Hit that subscribe button. It's over there, right under Clan.
Right here. Yep, right there.
Uncomfortably close to where some other things would be on Clan. So
make sure you click that bell and give me a smile.
Yeah.
My Clan's go button.
There. I love it when you click my bell.
And if you want to hop on over to Twitch and subscribe there too, or not, just follow us. We don't need the subscriptions, whatever.
Yeah, just hit the follow button.
Follow. We just want.
We really appreciate that. Exactly.
Be one of us.
One of us.
All right, I think that's all the mandatory script that we have to read here off the teleprompter.
And, I think so. I think that's it.
So we're gonna get out of here, and we'll see you, if nothing else, next Thursday. But we do all kinds of other stuff, so hopefully we'll see you before then.
It's true.
All right, play us out. Mr. Q. All right. See you guys next time.
I like it when you do it.